So look, man, at the end of the day, this video is called Sneaky Employee Steals 100 bands and thinks she could get away from it. I mean, with it. Bro, to be totally honest, this video looks boring as hell. And I'm hungry. And it's 22 minutes. So we gonna rush through it. Now, a lot of people say, oh, Aaron Moses, you don't put the link in the description. No, nigga, you're lazy, bro. I just told you the title. Sneaky employee steals $100,000 and thinks she can get away from it. I mean, get away with it. And the channel is A Matter of Crime. What's that snapping noise? I'm from the 90s, bro. We didn't have Google. Well, yeah, we did. Eventually, not growing up. But if I wanted to know the name of a song, I would have to memorize 3 lines from the song and then Google the song. That's how I still find names of songs today. I don't even got the Kaboom or whatever it's called on my phone, the little app when you take out your phone and you record it. You know what I do? I ask the person, hey person, what's the name of this song? I don't know. Use your little Kaboom app. I don't have that app. Memorize the song, go on my phone. Russian Natasha's twerking the gonna wanna. She's gonna wanna Fanta. Oh wow. This song is called Fresher Than Mexican Laundry by Aaron Moses. Alright. Add it to my YouTube playlist. Listen to it later. You niggas are lazy. Use your mind. While it's still legal. Let's go.
$97,000 over the past
Let me
year.
turn this up.
So really, just doing this because
Hell of an intro.
I want you to get the
I'll
extra
do this.
cash, and because as being a single mother, you need the help in order to care for your children. Because how old are they?
14, 15, and 17.
She's a single mom? She looks like a single father. She looks like Dan from Roseanne. Bro, use protect. It's called protection for a reason. You really want your child to wake up and see this every day? The first person that he sees every day besides himself is this person, this thief. That's what you want to do with your life. I can't stop.
We've all needed some
can
extra
only
cash
help
at
you.
one point or another, whether it's picking up overtime, selling things around the house, or cutting back on spending. But one woman found a different way to boost her income, one that would eventually cost her everything. For 2 years, she worked as an assistant manager at Pep Boys, handling sales, inventory, and day-to-day operations. But behind the scenes, she was running a secret side hustle, selling company tires under the table to a friend who owned a rental car business. Her scheme was simple but effective. She would ring up the tires, process the sale, and then delete the transaction, making them disappear from the system. With no record of the sale, the missing inventory went unnoticed, at least for a while. At first, she played
Bro, why didn't you just, which is kind of illegal. Well, it's not really illegal, it's just against their policy. Employee discount or plug him in, have a formal, see, she doesn't have a man. And if she does have a man, which I'm guessing she might, he's probably a nigga. Probably. I didn't say a black man. I said a nigga. So this could be any race. He could be an Asian nigga, white nigga, Japanese. He could be any kind of nigga, a black nigga. But if my woman was in this situation, I would tell her to have a formal sit down and see if we could work some kind of deal out where I would get compensated for this deal in the long term. Not doing this, not breaking the law. Don't break the law.
safe, pocketing a little extra cash here and there. But as the money rolled in, so did the temptation. Before long, she had stolen a staggering $97,000 worth of inventory, right under her employer's nose. Here's what happened next.
See, this is where you niggas look. If you're gonna steal, don't. But she didn't even make $97,000 in 2 years. How you gonna steal the amount of money that is more than what you actually make? She probably makes $40,000 a year. If that, she probably makes like, I don't know where this is. It looks like it's the Midwest. It's either the Midwest or like, it's the Midwest or the Northeast. Bro, 9 times out of 10, she makes like 35,000, maybe 40, maybe. How you gonna steal more than what you make? That's dumb.
$97,000 over the past year. Most of that was tires, $57,000. So basically, she has a friend that owns a rental car company on Orange Avenue, and he brings his cars here. She writes a ticket, puts the tires on his cars, and then deletes the ticket. And she said he pays her $50 a piece for the tires. And they average $170 a piece is the one she's giving them.
Oh
What's this
my
guy's
God.
The guy that
CJ?
That
she
don't
said
matter.
He goes by
He didn't do
CJ,
anything wrong.
but she said
She
she
did.
thinks this is his real name. 'Cause
She knows
she
that
also
nigga's
gave him an
name.
engine that's worth over $25,000. She wrote up this ticket, but
Guys, that's what got her dumb ass caught, bro. Out of the $97,000, she gave this man a 25. You could buy 2 houses. You could put 2 down payments on 2 houses in Indiana and Joliet, Illinois, for the engine she gave that nigga. She could have just took that engine, gave it to somebody else, got all the cash, bought 2 houses, and left the country. Now her dumb ass is going to the feds.
he has the engine.
She's
Except
not
for this,
getting
he's not paid.
probation, bro.
But she believes this is his real name.
Okay.
So, yeah, like I said, I can give you copies of all this or give you originals and make copies for myself. But in addition to all the tires, she also been defrauding us through LYFT. She's been ordering LYFT rides, charging them onto bogus work orders for herself, her kids. She's having LYFT go pick up her kids at...
Nigga, that's petty. You should give her that. Come on now. You trying to get her... She had a $17 lift.
Harmony High School in St.
$17
Cloud and drive them here after school. And then she's getting rides for her boyfriend and for CJ. So...
What did I say? Bitch, you made me throw my pizza. You got a boyfriend? Thinking like this? Both of y'all are dumb. Obviously, the boyfriend is not the business owner, because that's the first thing that I thought. They definitely have something going on the side. Me and Mrs. Jones got a thing going on. But how do you have a boyfriend and you're dumb? I never understood that. 2 heads are better than 1. Great minds think alike. But you still get caught up like this? If you go to jail as a woman and you have a boyfriend, that nigga's dumb. But he wasn't there. I got in a fight by myself. You're dumb. He's dumb. He's dumb. No.
LYFT rides was like $1,800 in fraudulent LYFT rides. The engine...
$1,500
The LYFT rides was 3 months, August through November. That was recent. The engine was recent. A brake job to the guy where she loaded all the tires last week.
A blow job? What?
To the Mercedes. And a job to the guy that... a brake job to the guy where she loaded all the tires last week into the Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
And they also did a brake job on his car for $1,462, and that wasn't paid for. And
So what vehicle came here for that breakdown?
it was a Mercedes.
Bro, I don't care about none of this. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this shit. Oh, damn, Mrs. Officer?
Not for him.
Nah, never mind. She do got a nice smile, though. Put your hands on your hips. I want to hear this foolishness. I want to hear this snitchathon that's about to go on. They got her in the middle of the lobby. They couldn't even take her to the office. Damn, she has a schnoz on her, bro. She has all the noses in the world put together. They got her.
Your name is
Salome.
so. I never worked for any kind of stuff. Alright? How long have you been working?
2 years.
2 years? Okay. Only work for Pep Boys?
No, I think for multiple different shops.
Okay. Always shops? Okay. How old are you? 34?
24? That makes sense. She's an idiot.
Why work for Pep Boys? Why work for Pep Boys?
That's good stuff.
What's the best company you work for?
Honestly, the mom and pops. The mom and pops small ones are the best.
Was there a reason you left it?
I don't know if it's me. This audio is jacked up. Hold up.
Money? That didn't why Pep Boys face
Distance.
Distance? Oh wait, you live around this area?
No, I used to work in a pub that lived in St. Cloud, so this one was supposed to work.
Okay. Okay.
St. Cloud. Where is St. Cloud? I know. See, this is the Midwest. Her ass makes $10 an hour. You make $10 an hour, but you was stealing $50 an hour. That's not wise, my nigga. This is either Minnesota or Ohio. Florida? Minnesota. No, this is Minnesota. This is Minnesota. Yeah. Yup. She makes $7 an hour.
Well, yeah.
Got it. Okay. So, the reason why we're out here is, I guess your employers are concerned about something. I'm just trying to figure everything out, get your side of the story, and just see.
This audio is horrible, guys. I don't know if I could do this. We might have to just go to another one.
If there's anything, I can't. I'm not interrupting anything. I don't really know what's going on. Can I say yes or no?
I can't do this. This is horrible. Oh my goodness, she is built like a. She's built like a master bowler. Shout out to all the master bowlers. What kind of computer is this? That's the little computer they got in the police cars? It took her 20 minutes to go to jail. You stole $100,000, bro. You stole more money than any.
Can you stand up for a second, please?
Am I walking with you?
Yes, just put your
Can we just walk instead of arresting you?
No! You're going to Yale like you should have went. So many different ways you could have went about this and got more money. Legally. Think about that.
Do you want to give us this?
She didn't have to steal.
Down the later?
She was charged with felony grand theft and scheme to defraud. She was sentenced to 9 months in the county jail.
Bro, she stole, listen, she stole a life-changing amount of money, bro. And 9 times out of 10, she doesn't have any of that. Out of the 97,000, she probably has like 2,000, 3. Not 2,300, 2,000 or $3,000. I gave her a little credit at the end. She stole a lifetime amount of money. I mean, not a lifetime, a life-changing amount of money. She only got 9 months in the county for a felony. Well, I don't know how that fucking works. She was fighting her case for 9 months, which means she might have had a little bit of money and spent that on the lawyer, and they gave her time considered served because they were gonna sentence her to 2 years and put her on probation for like 2 years. She stole. I'm not saying you should do this if you're a white woman, but this is the power of being a white woman in America. She just stole the equivalent. She stole a lot of money, bro. $97,000. She just stole her whole salary twice and got paid while she was doing it. She probably has $3,000 to her name. She could have started a whole business with this, but do you think she did that? No. Don't be a. I couldn't even hear her name, but her ass is a dumbass.
Followed by 20 years of probation and ordered to pay restitution in the amount of $97,400.
So, I guess I was wrong. She did have a little bit of money saved up, and she spent that on a lawyer. You don't get 20 years probation without a lawyer, bro. Without a decent lawyer, bro. He didn't do his goddamn job, because I'd be like, bro, I gotta do 20 years probation and pay these bitches back $97,000. What was the whole point of me paying you, bro? They would have just gave me like 10 years. I would have did 3. $97,000, nigga. What? I gotta get these people $100 a week for the next 12 years? That's crazy. And be on probation, and I gotta pay the PO? Nigga. You just took my money for no reason. See, that's what, nigga, if you gonna steal $97,000, bro, save at least 10, 20 of those thousand for a lawyer. And 10 of that $1,000 for the bond. And then when you go to court, you can sign the bond over to the lawyer and he'll work that much harder. $30,000. For every dollar that you steal, put 30 cents up for a lawyer. This is dumb, bro. That's a horrible deal. She got 9 months fighting this in county. Time considered served. 20 years probation. 97,000. She's gonna just keep going back and forth to jail because she can't afford to pay these niggas $97,000, or she wouldn't have stole $97,000. This is dumb, bro. Horrible lawyer. L lawyer.
$112.85.
And 85 cents? Damn.
Do you think justice was served?
No. Yes and no. But it's Aaron Moses. It is what it is. It's not what it's not. I got things to do very soon. Make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to do a reaction to next. Love you guys. Peace. Gang. Oh, damn, I missed it.